Hi everybody, it's Ian from UKeArtswork.info with a smile on my face. Had some news the last few days, which I trailed in the previous video, about some good news on carnets and portable musical instrument exemptions. As you'd probably know, I work with a lot of people in the industry, with Live, with DCMS, HMRC, government agencies, blah, blah, blah. And one of the places I work with a lot, of which I'm still a member, is the Musicians Union in the UK. Back in the day, I used to be one of the national chairs, pro bono, but I also have always worked with full-time officials, including one, Dave Webster, who is one of the top guys in Live, etc., blah, 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 on the MU. Well, Dave has managed to navigate with his colleagues at FIM, Federation of International Musicians, with the EU Commission to get some clarification on portables exemption for musical instruments and the big news, associated equipment. What does that mean? Well, it means this. As you probably mostly know, if you're just carrying a portable musical instrument yourself and you accompany that instrument, that even includes drum kits, you can claim an exemption from the need to have a carnet in either direction. That's the whole of the EU, that's the UK. So this applies to everybody in both directions. However, we now have some clarification, as I said, via Dave at MU, that the EU Commission have now aligned themselves with some of the advice that HMRC has been giving about portable musical instruments. The big reveal is that they have now said that you can include associated items for the production of sound to allow your instruments to make a sound, whether it's your voice or your violin or your cello or your accordion or your drum kit or your keyboard, blah, blah, blah. And there, in the advice, it is noted, such as amplifiers and microphones. Now, for anybody not clued in, this is a massive win, because it means that if you are just taking with you, I'm not talking about full PAs, guys, don't get too excited. If you are taking with you an amplifier and a microphone and equipment required to make that instrument sound, so some of this is arguable for things like loopers as a musical instrument, effects pedals, etc. It's a grey area, but certainly it is now massively better, because it means, in effect, you can take your musical instrument, you can take your microphone, you can take your amplifier, and before it was always recommended that you would require an ATA carnet in order to be able to do that, which means no more paying for carnets for small artists, not small artists, even any artist, if they're just taking a portable musical instrument and equipment that is required to allow that to make a sound. Now, some may argue, well, a violin makes its own sound. Yes, but given that this is to amplify that sound, and it's stated in the advice, which you'll see linked to below, several links, and also references the exact page you need to look for, which you can print off, put in your case, put in your wallet, and if you have a big argument with a customs official, you can present them with the EU document stating this. You can present the UK statutory instrument, which I've researched a long time ago about inwards to UK. And you can also, there's another link there to another document about general portables, musical instruments, etc. So there you go. It's brilliant news, which is why I'm all bright. I moved into a different room for once. The sun is shining. It is good news for everybody working in creative arts, specifically music, because this is specific to portable musical instruments. So read carefully the pages that I'm going to link to below. Big thanks to Dave Webster at Musicians Union and the Musicians Union and Federation of International Musicians and everybody who's worked on this. And I've been speaking to Dave and a few other people about this for a long time now, and we finally got this win. We're really happy, as you can imagine, because it takes out the necessity to spend even more money, which people simply don't have. Take care, all the very best, and I hope you enjoy this news. Bye for now.